us before. We're a chain in New York. We have 4 locations. We're an all vegan, all organic, and gluten-free friendly restaurant. We have a few options you could try today if you're interested. We have our chili sin carne. It's made with the textured soy protein, olive oil base. Comes over rice, quinoa, and beans with turmeric, onion, and a coconut-based sour cream. We also have our best seller, our Tibetan Mama. Comes over brown rice with our steamed vegetables and our kimchi.
I guess we could spend another.
Products and objects that have carbon from the air.
That's so cool.
That's yeah. And these are all really weird, ugly looking things right now, but the idea. I think he's great. He's my favorite.
That's really cool.
The idea is to once things all
We are the Open Air Collective. We are a volunteer collective about carbon removal. So we work on making it so that there's policy, support for machines and technologies and natural solutions that remove CO2, excess CO2 from our environment and lock it away as a way of reversing climate change. We're entirely volunteer and we are entirely effort-based. So we don't accept donations. We're just people willing to get to work and roll up their sleeves and fight climate change. OpenAirCollective.cc is our website. Thank you so much.
feel like the money that we are pouring into these record profits from these oil bookings, we could use to green our economy, right? We could put that money to work. It's our money to start with. I want to end briefly with a question that I find a little bit controversial, because I have some feelings about the idea that it is an individual's responsibility to bring down our carbon footprint and do our part. We obviously have to do that. But the industrial scale of pollution is so much larger than the population. So I don't want to put this all on like, you need to ride your bike to work, instead of let's change the bus system, let's change the way key launches, I think, are
Oh, I didn't know who was like that.
pushing for legislative change or making individual changes. So in the like, I don't know, 60 seconds. But is there someone else you're watching? This is tap out. Thank you both.
What this country did during a fire during World War II, where we did both. The government and the public, we challenged ourselves to really get the environment, to carbon, to recycle, to stop using all these to make donations. But at the same time, the government also said, listen, Detroit, you're making tanks. And just what we do right now is we don't get any of these. And so we need to change our goals as long as it's and so what can individuals do? I think we can make changes in our own lives and do what we can depending on the economic situation to move to clean energy. Heat pumps are having an interesting episode of get heat pump, make sure that it's water and more cars is
How's it going? Hello.
Right, exactly. And what's gonna like lead to this impact? Like, is it being part of like a strong coalition that's not done at the state level? We're gonna be in new landfills.
They're gonna go to a party.
I would tag it on the corner there.
Really shouldn't do this. They're gonna go to a party. And they're going to interact with two people.
Hold on to that for a minute.
This person
Wrap it up in your face.
had the vaccine, and this person
Okay,
did
lady with the
not.
pom-poms on her head, just put on
So
a
when they
giant
interact with them, they're going to expose them to COVID, right? So they're gonna give some COVID, and they're gonna give some COVID. Okay. Now these two people who went to the party, they're gonna go home after the party. They're gonna see their parents, but their parents are not vaccinated because they can't be. They're either too old or they're sick and they can't get the vaccine. So this person's going to interact with their parent, and this person's going to interact with their parent. Okay. Now I'm going to add this pH indicator, and it's going to change the color. If it turns red, they have COVID, and if it turns purple or blue, they don't. So who do you think has COVID? Well,
At this rate, everybody, right?
well, let's start easy. This person. So this is the first person. Do they have COVID? Let's find out. They have COVID. Well, okay, so they went to the party, right? This person, they didn't have the vaccine. Do you think they got COVID?
They didn't have the vaccine.
They didn't have the vaccine.
Didn't have it.
So they're not protected and they were exposed.
Think they'll be okay?
See, they got COVID. Now this person also went to the party, but they had the vaccine, okay? Do you think they're safe or do you think they have COVID? Safe. And they're safe. Okay, now these people went home and they saw their parents, right? So do you think this parent got COVID? Their kid, this
The
person,
parents didn't have the vaccine because they were too old. Do you think they got it? No?
They got it. COVID. See, they're sick. Yeah, it's red.
Red
They have
means they're
COVID.
sick. Purple means they're okay.
Now this parent,
Do you think that parent gets it?
they're safe.
They're safe because the daughter was vaccinated.
And so this is why it's so important to get your vaccine, because even if you're not going to get really sick, you're going to protect the people like your parents or your grandparents who can't necessarily get the vaccine.
Explain to them a little better.
One sticker?
Love stickers. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Okay, now go to the cabin. You don't have to convince me.
Carbon budget. That means that we'll have emitted enough carbon to have warming of above industrial levels of 1.5 degrees. That marks like death for a lot of communities, and it marks irreversible damages to our environment. But luckily, we aren't locked in yet. We still have 7 years to turn this around. We have to avoid delay and pressure decision makers to follow through on real solutions, and that's our second number. So deadline, lifelines. We want to make sure that people aren't ignorant of the real solutions that exist that we have to advocate for. So there's different ones. You can learn more on our website. And also if you have an idea for a lifeline that you want to see on the clock, we're happy to hear it and do the research and figure out how to make it happen. Yeah, enjoy your day.
There, yeah, brand new package. It's part of our partnership with the Nature Conservancy, where we're actually donating to help rewild the land, and specifically in the Mississippi Alluvial Valley and the longleaf pine forest. So farming, of course, causes a lot of land degradation, uses up a lot of our resources. So to help repair that boundary, one of the benefits of vertical farming is that we use a fraction of the land and a fraction of the water, and we're taking some of that money and giving it back to help rewild some of this land that we've used for so long to farm for our own uses. $500, a $500 gift card to Whole Foods. So you just sign up for the raffle. We're pulling raffle cards every hour. The $500 winner will be chosen after today, and we'll reach out and contact you.
You guys gonna try some of our greens? So we've got our baby butter, our mixed greens, and our spring mix. Yeah, ours is we harvest it when it's a little bit younger than regular butter lettuce, so it's a very, very sweet, very delicate. So we're working with the Nature Conservancy now, so we're actually they are rewilding and replanting old broken down forests that were used for agriculture. Okay. So we purchased 50 acres of land that our company is trying to help rebuild.
And you know what? We have so much land in New York that people don't know about. Like we were in Brooklyn, we just went to the farm, Green Meadows Farm.
Oh, awesome!
And for Easter. And I looked and I said, you would never know we were in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
it looked like we just crossed the river and went into the country somewhere. And it was beautiful, all this open land. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy, folks. And we're also, we've got a $500 wrap on our baby fund.
Awesome, yeah. Nice to meet you. I love what you guys are doing. Thank you.
Whatever you want. We also got this stuff.
economy. It dawned on me, city air is hard to breathe. Asthmatic would happen, facing smoke and debris. Cement and concrete replace soils and leaves. But I don't wanna leave, I'm here to heal and believe. Only trees on the block with the weed in my socks. Someone sold me oregano, I didn't know. Sitting on spring, pulling spring on the rocks. Never seen a rooster. Seen plenty of turkey at the deli when I'd rather have veggie. More cops and compost, so the city mad smelly. Where does food come from? Are we trying to be healthy? There must be berry bushes, all I see is the jelly. It's 1993, I see syringes, but I'm scared of bees. It's springtime, all these flowers make me sneeze. Allergies rampant cause they planted male trees. Females bear fruit, why wouldn't you want these? First time I was in the forest, I was 14. Looking up at canopies never before seen. I was feeling quite well, I was more serene. Trees keep the mind well. We need the city to be green, yeah. We need the city to be green, yeah. I'm a city kid, yo, and I want green on my grid, yeah. Water running from the tap, no cap, no lead. Off the top, I should know about my watershed. How to collect rain, how to care for garden beds. How to keep the peace, how to really make amends. I never swam in the river, cause pollution be flowing. Wanna reduce crime, let the trees growing. Manhattan had a pond, now no one is rowing. Then I've been land in my hand as a kid not knowing. Let the buffalo roam, let the birds make a nest. Make the city go green, then let everyone rest. We got diversity of people, New York is the best. Plants, animals, and fungi is how we invest. It's a test, what happens in the next few years. I'm blessed, not stressed, time to crank up the gears. Turn gray into green, thank the light that appears. The earth is here, we're nature consciousness engineers. Yo, city kid, let me hear you if you wanna see New York City go green. Yeah, city kid, yo, city kid. Let me hear you if you wanna see the East River and the Hudson River. Just so clean, so swimmable, yo. Farmers markets everywhere, people growing food on their roofs. More parks. No more cutting down trees in East River Park, yo. Thank you so much! City kid. All right, that song's gonna come out pretty soon. Feel free to follow me at Hila the Killa or at the Earth Show. Thank you so much. I recycle dollar bills back into the green economy, so feel free to put your dollar bills in that container. I'm gonna grow some really good initiatives, you know, because I shop at Pre-Cycle and Ground Cycle. That's where my money's going. So all these amazing organizations, yo, give it up for you! Give it up for you for being here! And for Earth Day Initiative! All right, what else should I do for you? What should we do? Do you want to talk about soil, or do you want to go into the water? What's the vibe? That's what I thought. All right, y'all. I'm a very special planet in the solar system. I'm the Earth. Y'all know about WAP? Sensational song. But I'm the OG WAP because I'm a wet ass planet. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh yeah. H2O in this house. Yeah, mountains got a leak every day this week. Wet ass planet, other planets dry and bleak. Yeah, you living on a wet ass planet. Bring your body and a cup, drink this wet ass planet. Get it salty, get it fresh, don't trash this wet ass planet. I'm the Earth and I got a moon, a birth of life, then I grab a spoon. You better change it up very soon, before December looking like June. Right on top, my ice is the vibe. I am the reason that you are alive. Don't let it melt, you will survive. Clean up the river, come take a dive. Plant fruit trees, set up hives, plants and bees, let them thrive. I want you to let us live. Really to chill and just open your eyes. Make it beam, solar scene, public parks, public streams. Cook organic, keep it clean. Trees and forests, keep it green. Yeah. H2O in this house, yo. Let's hear it for the Earth. Give me 2 hydrogen, add to oxygen. Same old water, been cycling in the well. The table's full of me. Run down the mountain, filter through trees. When I'm solid, that's that ice. Steam it up while you cook that rice. Every crystal's got that glow. Precipitation's cold and snow. Put your hands in the air for this wet ass planet, and wave them like you care for this wet ass planet. We're talking water, sheds on this wet ass planet. Now make it rain. Yeah, wet ass planet. Earth got leeches, crabs on beaches. Water is life, better keep it within reaches. 3 days without it, you'll be hearing screeches. Drink it, clean it, leave it to the eels. It's a food chain, we got fish and seagulls. Lobsters, clams, and deep bottom feeders. Filter the water, make it cleaner. Water's a must, we are water creatures. Wet ass, you say planet. Wet ass, wet ass. When I say H2, you say O. Thank you so much. I'm Hila the Killa. I love y'all. Yo, please follow me, tag me, get in touch. Be outside, yo. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for having me. Earth Day Initiative.
Change by working from the ground up, whether that's pushing our towns to 100% renewable energy, getting our pension funds to divest from fossil fuels, or just getting on Facebook and trying to convince our uncles and aunts that it's probably true. There's another story out there that all of us, I work in the communications space, I think all of us have a role in communicating the truth about each other. We're never going to have the impact of it. But if all of us work together to push the truth out there, wherever it is, we can fight back because the industry is increasingly dominant.
Oh, it's NYC 0 League! 0 League, guys!
I'm really grateful to you for what you're doing too. I think this social media, the idea of getting PR and agencies. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what you're walking.
So fabulous with those sneakers! Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Actually, I want
people that work for you, your representatives.
I represent the so-called
what's happening with Earthmont. That's right. I got a picture with you. Yeah. Who wants to take it for me? Yeah, I'll take it. It's a big button. Thank you so much.
We were established as a land.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Nazi?
Yeah.
We're still a colony of the United States. So we're pretty strong force to agriculture here. We're the agents of communication since the environment or the climate per se does not really communicate per se. Meaning the way you know it. They would be the source of things such as weather signals and others. And these knowledge sometimes are embedded in indigenous knowledge systems or local knowledge. We are agents in this.
But it was Johnny, you doing such a great job.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
There's a Harlem Grown garden at your school, Ralph Bunch, but it was closed.
Route Bunch is 125?
Yeah.
Yep, we actually teach classes in that.
Did they just open it back up? Because when she was there, they didn't have one.
So it wasn't going on, but we have an opening ceremony for that one scheduled sometime in May. So we are going to be opening it up again, absolutely.
You have a summer camp. Is this your daughter?
No, this is not my daughter. She's actually one of our students that works with her. Her mother is manning one of the other booths, and she came and helped us. We have a summer camp, and we're having an Earth Day celebration on Saturday. So.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. At our farm.
We're not going to be here.
So yeah.
Do you want to see the summer camp?
That's a different one.
Communication dealt with the cultural dimension of it. Our first publication was actually co-published by Dalhousie University in Canada and the University of the Philippines. The theme was really cultural vehicles in environmental communication. Also, there is a need for systematization of this local knowledge and this indigenous knowledge.
I have like a rendezvous point. I think they're being moving like tighter. And so we didn't have the straps on them. So now we're gonna get straps on them off. This is our grant. Give them the grant. John Gallant, by the way, he's one of the founders. We are happy with that. The brand is more than like big media.
I'm with Urban Food Lab. We're a group at NYU. We're a class that deals with food research, and today we're doing a seed and plant giveaway. So if you want to plant, or just a bag of seeds to take home, we can do that for you. So right now we have kale, which is really easy to grow inside. We have spinach. Yeah. And marigold seeds. Do you want kale? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty versatile. Huh? Have you tried it? Yeah, we grow a bunch. This is actually this row right here. This is all kale.
In other words, you need that kind of
No. No, we just have one, but really all you need is water. So this is a bucket of water and lights. So if you leave it near a windowsill or something, it should be fine.
It's just a ramp wheel. You spin it, then you talk
But
about
once it starts to grow, it's one of the more versatile or like harder to kill plants. So you should be fine even if you've never watered it down before. Like smaller than this? Because the roots do need to grow. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the roots grow downward and they spread out. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while before you start to see anything sprout. And that's just when they start growing.
Safe because their kid went to the party vaccinated. And so this is called herd immunity, this concept of protecting those in our community who can't get the vaccine for whatever reason by preventing ourselves from getting them. We can do this by getting the vaccine.
And that's in 5 years, which is astronomical. So it shows that how much this issue matters to people, and that it isn't going anywhere. And you know, talking about this on your dating app, even if that's not okay, Cupid could open someone else's mind to leaning in a little bit more.
Totally, and if you think about it in that way, it's just like another space also creates community around something that affects everyone and that so many of us care about. So
that's a beautiful, I really love how you phrase that, like creating community about issues you care about. I really love that. I think that's really true. And also, you know, dating